Hello! Today I'm going to show you how I do my nails. For reference, I am a self-taught artist and started doing my nails to coincide with me filming and documenting my art journey. I only started doing them of March 2025. I am not a licensed professional. I just like creating art and showcasing more of my creations to go along with filming my drawings. So it's like art on top of art on top of art. This was my first ever set that I made, and originally I started applying them directly onto my nails, but for time and efficiency I started just making them as custom press-ons. I could experiment a lot more, obviously using my dominant hand, but these are some of the sets I have created for myself so far. This past Halloween, I did get a message from Kier. She suggested that I create a Valorant set. So this video is basically going to be covering my whole entire process from start to finish of doing a Viper Valorant nail set. I did include a link to absolutely everything that I got to start creating my own nail sets. So if it's something you'd ever want to dabble in, especially if you just make art in general, I think it's a really fun medium to just kind of experiment on, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. So this is the first step that I do with every single set that I create. The base template was created by Serenity Press X. The main reason I like drawing them out first is so that I can test a bunch of different ideas out and then see what would work best cohesively. The other aspect I really like is I'm challenging myself on each set is making designs that are original not only to the idea in mind, but creating something completely original for myself. So I would definitely recommend either using a template or just being able to kind of throw ideas wherever to create something that's more unique to what you want to do. So with that in mind, I recommend using a template beforehand because you can kind of just experiment and just have fun with it, and overall just create something that you would like within your own style. So yeah. So this is the final design. I changed one nail out, which you'll see in the painting stage, but mainly this step is to just prep my nails to make sure they fit exactly how they're gonna go on, and doing this step definitely makes them last a bit longer, so I do pay attention to how they're shaped and etc. So for the painting stage, what I'm applying onto my nails is castor oil and vitamin E. I basically just like to heal my nails a little bit and just make sure they're good to go. And I found that this really does not only like heal them, but it does make my nails grow. So I really like to apply them while I'm working on painting my nails. So majority of this whole process is really just taking the time to spend painting on how I want it and how I want it to look. Couple tips that I've just kind of learned from doing a lot of my nail sets, especially when it comes to the 3D aspects of it. I cure them for a little bit just so that they can hold their position a bit longer, and then I can kind of mold them onto the nail. The other effect as well, with the blooming gel, is just kind of timing, and if you mess up you can always wipe it off and redo it again. And then for the isolated chrome, the easiest way I've just learned how to do it is painting down the base and then putting down a matte top coat and then painting over it and then putting the chrome on there. So that's just a little bit more in detail about how I did the ones that had more effects to them. And then for each set, I love creating like a mini little piece to go along with it to showcase like how it all goes together. So this was me drawing one of Viper's sprays. So with the application phase, what's really nice about it is because they're press-ons, when it comes to like the 2 to 3 week mark and they start kind of like coming off like just a little bit, I can just reset them and then I can still use them again. So within this process, I mainly buff them first, dehydrate my nails, shape my nails again. I nail glue to the Gel X nail, and then I will add a sticky tab to my actual nail, and then I'll dot a little bit of nail glue onto my own nail. And I found that by doing it within this way, my nails do last a lot longer than if I didn't do it. So this is the final look. I really like doing my nails. It's a lot of fun. I get to learn something new every single time, and I just genuinely adore doing it. So if you would like to see more of my nails, just let me know, and I'm always open to suggestions as well. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.